If you don't live under a rock, you have heard of Valorant. It's the newest game from Riot Games, and even though it is not connected to League of Legends whatsoever, there's one interesting similarity. Just like League, Valorant doesn't have a story that is told in-game, but instead it has a deep lore, especially if you consider that it has not been released yet at the time I'm writing this introduction. And in this video, I want to give you an introduction into the lore. Some of what you're gonna hear are my speculations, but they are very likely and most of it is confirmed. So, welcome to the world of Valorant.
Earth. The year is something around 2053. A cataclysmic event, also known as the First Light, has changed and transformed large parts of the world. Nobody knows what the First Light was. Some suspect that the cause for it are aliens. Others believe in divine influence, and still others hope to find the physical explanation for it. And the world's conspiracy theorists suspect that weapon experiments by the government or secret organizations are behind it. With the First Light came a strange material called radianite, which has some very interesting and special properties. One of these properties is that people who are exposed to the radianite are given special skills. These people are called Radiants. Large companies naturally want to make profit from such a powerful material. So with the radianite came competition between the largest companies on Earth, each trying to research and develop applications for it the fastest. From the battle for the radianite, one company emerged victorious and with a monopoly on the precious material. The company called Kingdom, which has its headquarters in Tokyo. And this company went straight to work on developing everything imaginable with radianite. Guns, bombs, and also non-dangerous things like communications and transport technology, very fancy clothes and many other things. The monopoly on radianite brought Kingdom almost endless profits, whereby Kingdom, in addition to the establishment of further refineries together with his subsidiary Crown, also partially controls some parts of the city of Tokyo. But such a gigantic monopoly also brings resistance. Not only the civilians who suffered from Kingdom fight against the company, but also a secret organization called the Valorant Protocol, or V Protocol for short. The V Protocol is made of Radiants and normal people who upgrade their technology and weapons with radianite to weaken Kingdom. Some of the goals of the V Protocol are the radianite refinery in Morocco, a Chinese temple that has been converted into a research facility, Kingdom's headquarters in Tokyo, or the part of Venice that had been converted into a giant floating island.
After this epic story told by my friend Jan from the Pudelmützengang channel, link in the description, let's go into details. Let's start with the maps. Ascent. It should come as no surprise that Ascent is part of Venice, that has been converted into a floating island. The shooting range also belongs to Venice. This can be seen in the design and also in the fact that it is a flying island. And to dispel any doubts, Riot was kind enough to provide us with coordinates in the full version of the game. And these coordinates of the range and Ascent are not only the same, they also lead directly to Venice. These coordinates also make it very easy to find out where the other maps are located. Split is obviously Tokyo, which is also proven by the coordinates. The map Split takes place right next to the headquarters of the Kingdom Company. Haven is in Thimphu, Bhutan, and a temple that has been converted into a research facility. And Bind is in Rabat, Morocco, where a radianite refinery has been established near city. It can be assumed that they advertised it with bringing jobs and wealth to the city, but the residents are obviously not happy. Let's take a quick look at the various agents. Jet, Phoenix, Reyna and Sage are obviously radianites. We know that Jet and Phoenix are not on the same side, and it is likely that Phoenix is on Kingdom's side due to the crown symbol on his jacket. Cypher is obviously fighting Kingdom, while Brimstone is potentially on Kingdom's side, or at least he was. We don't know enough about Sova, Breach, Raze and Viper to distinguish on which side they are, but I would guess that if anyone, Viper and maybe Sova fight for Kingdom. Also Breach is just a mercenary, so he could be hired by Kingdom as well. And Omen is something else entirely. It is not known whether he is human at all, or has ever been human. The Kingdom symbol can be seen on his cape, but whether that means that he is on the side of Kingdom, I do not want to say with certainty. But I want to leave it at that. There's a lot more that can be said, but I just want to give a general overview in this video. You can definitely expect more Valorant videos. Until then, if you understand German, definitely watch this video. It's from Jan, who also took part of the moderation here. And I'm also in it, so it has to be good. Thank you, Jan, for the help, and we'll see you next time.